All right, guys. This is a question I think is quite very simple, although it may be looking complex, but it's actually quite simple. And it carried a total of 5 marks, and this was last year's examination. So let's try to examine how to go about this. What's the what are the important things you have to do first for you to get a perfect solution to this? Now, looking at the first thing you were given, you were told that cos 60 was equals to what you have here. That's 2 tan 15 degree over 1 plus tan square 15 degree. So looking at what you have here, you see that you you know already that your cos 60 from your special angle is equals to let's try and find that using our special angles. So if we have our special angles, because these are some of the things you have to know. From your special angle, you know we have this place as 60 degree, we have this as 30 degree, this is also 30 degree, and this is 60 degree. Now we have 1, 1, 2, 2, and so 3. So this obviously gives us a hang on how to get our cos 60 degree. Our cos 60 degree will obviously be, this is opposite, and cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, that will be 1 over 2. So my cos 60 degree is 1 over 2. So this is the very first basics of our approach to this question. So instead of writing cos 60 degree, I'm okay with writing 1 over 2 equals to 2 tan 15 degree over 1 plus tan square 15 degree. All right, that's really great. So what is the next thing to do? Pay attention. I'll be using a very simplified approach because I always love to ensure we move in the most simplest possible way. So what if I decided to make tan 15 x? Because don't forget, the question told us to find tan 15. So if I decide to make x equals to tan 15, obviously once I'm able to find x, I've gotten my tan 15 degree. So I can decide to change tan 15 to x so that it will make it much more easy to solve. So I'll be having 2x all over 1 plus x squared, because this is tan 15, everything else squared. So you can see we have been able to arrive at a much more feasible solution. All right, let's see what to do next. Let's decide to cross multiply, obviously, so we can have 4x, that's 2 times 2x, will be equals to 1 times all this will be 1 plus x squared. So we can have our quadratic equation as x squared minus 4x plus 1 is equals to 0. I'm sure you can all relate to what we're doing. So all we did was cross everything over to one side, and we have this particular solution. So the next thing to do now is, can we factorize this? So we have to solve this quadratically, and let's try and attempt factorization. Does it work? So looking for the factors of 1, product of 1, summation of minus 4, it doesn't seem possible. So we have to use the formula method to solve this. Don't forget our formula is our x here will be minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything over 2a. And from what we have here, our a here is given as obviously 1. So our a is 1, our b is minus 4, and our c is 1. So fixing that into this particular equation, we have our x will be equals to minus into minus 4 plus or minus square root of our b squared, that's minus 4 square, minus 4 times our a is 1, our c is 1. Everything over 2 times 1. All right, so my x will be equals to 4 plus or minus square root of b squared, that will be 16, minus 4 all over 2. All right, and from what we have here, I can have 4 plus or minus square root of 12 over 2. So looking at this, I can express my sod 12 as 2 sod 3, because obviously you know that sod 12, if I have sod 12, I can have it as 4 times 3, and that will obviously be 2 sod 3. So I can express my sod 12 to be, so my hex now will be equals to 4 plus or minus 2 sod 3, everything over 2. So if I decide to split this up, my x will be equals to 4 plus 2 sod 3 over 2, or 4 minus 2 sod 3 over 2. Of course, you can see that we can bring out a factor of 2 outside, so we can have our hex being 2 into bracket 2 plus sod 3 over 2, or we have it as 2 into bracket 2 minus 2 sod 3, everything over 2. So by doing this, I can easily cut off the 2. So I can cut off the 2 here. So I'm left with my values as 2 plus sod 3 and 2 minus sod 3. So my hex is obviously equals to 2 plus sod 3, or my x is equals to 2 minus sod 3. Now, don't forget, my x is indicative of tan 15. So instead of writing x now, I can go on to write this as tan 15. So that means my tan 15 degree is giving me 2 plus sod 3 or 2 minus sod 3. Now, this will be the only answer we'll be acknowledging, and I will tell you the reason right now. Now, if you investigate this on your calculator, if you actually decide to press this on your calculator tan 15 degree, automatically it gives you this answer. You will not see this answer there at all. And the reason for that is because if you investigate from your special angles, your special triangles, you know that if this was 45 degree, 1 sod 2, if you find tan 45 degree gave you 1. So if tan 45 is 1, that means tan 15 degree should be less than 1. You go on to investigate tan 30 and all the likes, they are all less than 1. Tan 10 less than 1. Tan 40 less than 1. So, but if you look at this particular answer you're getting here, this answer will give you 2 plus sod 3 will give you a value more than 1. Actually, you'll be getting 3 point something. So you can see that this is not valid. This answer will not be acknowledged because this is not going to be the case. So this is the only answer that will be acknowledged. So we'll be concluding that with this, from this particular question we have, our tan 15 degree is equals to 2 minus sod 3. Very simple and straightforward. So this is how you solve questions like this confidently, and you will never go wrong. All right, guys, thank you for joining us. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.